Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Juliana, and on my channel, I talk a lot about spirituality. This is one topic that I am so fascinated to talk about. It changed me, it changed the relationships that I attract, it changed how I view myself, it changed how I love myself. Have you ever looked into someone's eyes and suddenly felt exposed, emotional, or deeply seen in a way words could never do? So, for me, eye gazing isn't just a practice to have a good connections with another people, but this is a connections within myself too. It completely changed how I see myself, and it transformed the type of relationships I attracted into my life. In this video, I'm going to share with you what eye gazing really did to me emotionally, energetically, and relationally. Eye gazing is often described as a spiritual or intimacy practice. But what people really don't talk about is how uncomfortable and how confronting it can be. When you hold eye contact with someone without distractions, without performing, without trying to be liked, you are forced into the present moment. And there is nowhere to hide. And what surprised me the most was this: eye gazing didn't just help me the other person more clearly, it made me face myself I never had before. I realized that I thought I knew myself. I thought I had seen myself. But eye gazing revealed parts of me I had never truly seen, never fully acknowledged, and never allowed to be seen. Before eye gazing, I didn't realize how often I avoided truly seeing myself. I was really good at being composed, being desirable, but eye gazing stripped all that away. When I began practicing it, emotions started to surface. Sometimes it's sadness, sometimes a deep tenderness towards myself, sometimes grief of how far I have drifted from my own truth. At other times, it was softness and a raw, unfamiliar vulnerability. Eye gazing half revealed parts of me I had been unconsciously suppressing. My need to be seen, my fear of being too much, my fear of being fully visible, and my quiet desire to feel deeply loved by myself. And through eye gazing, I learned how to sit with my own presence, to meet my own eyes without judgment, to realize that I don't need to perform, impress, or hold it all together to be worthy of a connections. One of the biggest shifts for me was this. I stopped seeking validation through a connections and started to experience connection through my own presence. Eye gazing grounded me deeply within myself. I began to trust myself, my energy, my emotions, and my boundaries. I learned how to be with myself, to love myself without needing to be reflected back by someone else. And once that shift happened, everything else around me started to change. After eye gazing became part of my awareness, I noticed something powerful. The dynamics I attracted shifted. Before, I attracted emotionally unavailable people and connection that just based on intensity instead of depth. Relationship where I gave more emotional labor. But after I started attracting calmer, more grounded energy, people who actually could hold eye contact, presence, and silence, connections that felt mutual, steady, and safe. Because when you can hold your own gaze, you stop entertaining connection that can meet you there. You know what I realize is eye gazing doesn't just attract aligned connections, it also repels misaligned ones. People who avoid intimacy, fear of emotional depth, rely on control, manipulations, or surface level charm, they often feel uncomfortable around someone who deeply present. And that's not a loss, that's a total protection. I believe eye gazing teaches me one core truth. The quality of relationships you attract is how deeply you're willing to meet yourself. When you're able to look into your own eyes, both metaphorically and literally, without shame, without rushing, without needing approval, you naturally raise the standard you allow into your life. And this feeling, this self recognition, this quiet inner safety, I wouldn't trade it for anything. If you are on a journey of self love, healing, or attracting a healthier relationships, I truly believe that eye gazing is not about seduction. It's about presence. It's about truth. It's remembering who you are when no one is performing. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. And if you'd like more conversations about feminine energy, spirituality, emotional depth, and conscious connections, subscribe and stay with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.